Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us once again in Liminal Writing.
You've landed on our spot, which is a 10-minute timed writing exercise. We use this words, images, or music that spark our imagination and prod us to write on the spot.
For 10 minutes. And then this time we were like, finish the sentence kind of exercise. I picked out randomly this line. And
Yes.
I didn't finish the line, but it came from this book, one of the books I brought with me for travel, the
Yeah.
Door-to-Door Bookstore
So,
by
by
Carsten
Carsten
Henn.
Henn.
Carsten,
Okay.
some random line I got from one of the pages was, as he set foot on the pavement. And we said, let's take it wherever we want to take it. Just that phrase.
Yeah.
As he set foot on the pavement, shall I do it?
Yes, please.
Shall
I thought you were gonna go.
I know, I hesitated. Okay. As he set foot on the pavement, he looked around with trepidation, not really sure what brought him here. Was it to escape? Or was it to brave the source of this fire that was eating up his insides? The thought of leaving home, this mad neighborhood that smelled of burnt sugar and dying bananas, was painfully exciting. But why was his sight blurring now with unshed tears that just barely touched the edges of his thick eyelashes? He willed his feet to create some sort of onward motion, a mere suggestion at first, leaden as they were, dragging the dried up mud and smudging the boot mark left by drunken night passers. And then the wind struck him, flapping open the invisible wings that reminded him of flight. And just like that, his farewell was done.
Wow, let's talk about it later. I'm so keen to jump in now and talk about
Not
it.
yours first.
Here's mine. As he set foot on the pavement, a raven squawked and settled on a swaying telephone line, its piercing side eye looking at him, its feathers black and crisp. Still, it stayed, settling and beckoning, unsettling him, marking a moment of being unready. He set foot on the pavement, changed his plans. Not today, O messenger, not today.
What? It's kind of connected, I think. Oh my God. That was so fun.
I like this. I like
It's a little bit different from what Lee and I usually do. It's more quotes or inspirational lines or whatever.
build the scene.
Build the scene. It reminds both of us, right, of our theater days and the improvisational theater we used to do. You throw a line and bring it wherever. But this is a
Yeah.
scene or create a scene.
Images that you used with yours. The one with the line about dried bananas. Like, what? Burnt banana, burnt
No,
banana,
burnt sugar and dying banana.
died and dying banana.
What was the image that or what feeling came to you with that?
It felt like it was an afternoon waiting for it just felt
Oh,
like it
in the
was like a
university,
it felt just like it was cropped from a scene when you said that. It's like
banana.
it's an afternoon. It's
Oh,
an afternoon and it felt like it was hot, but there was shade.
right.
But it came as an
You had a
image to
feeling.
me.
It came as a feeling.
Yeah, it was
Interesting.
an afternoon by a corner. It was hot
That's
and then there was
interesting because I
shade.
described it as a smell, but what came to you was images and temperature.
Yeah.
Fun. That's
Well, can you talk about what you were thinking of when this
nothing.
scene was coming
I was
out from
creating.
you?
I guess it also kind of speaks of where I, in terms of just feeling mixed about things.
Yeah.
I'm in Manila now. I'm home. I'm based in London, as some of you know. This feeling sometimes of mix of you're stepping out, especially when you've stayed for a while and then you're about to leave again. It's
Mm.
almost like a mixed feeling. It's hard to describe, but it's like something pulls you back, things that are familiar, even
Yeah.
pleasant or unpleasant, hot or cold, delicious or not, noise
Yeah.
not, uncomfortable. It's familiar. But at
Mm.
the same time, you also know that you need to be somewhere else. Then you realize I've grown wings and out there again. It's kind of that pull, but it's always like that feeling when you first stepped away from the familiar. It was that act of leaving your own country to explore the world or somewhere else. Those are big moments, right? And there's
Yeah.
that mixture.
Yes.
But then when you come home, there's a tinge of that as you depart
Mm.
again. And I think
Again,
the
yeah.
longer you stay every time you board that flight, there's a reminder this was comfort, this was home, this is what I familiar with, and then I'm going out again. But then I wanted to end it like that. It only the reality is the now, the wind that's coming my way, and I'm meant to be somewhere else.
Free.
Like
Free to
yours
make
too.
your own choices. So
Yeah, but I like yours too. And it's so familiar to me because I like the description of the raven. Was it a raven you used?
Raven, yeah.
It's so beautiful. Rach.
You know what? One of the things that I was feeling as I was writing it was like a cold, rainy day.
Mm.
But kind of rainy, but the rain has stopped. So in my
Right,
head,
right. After the rain.
after the rain, so it's still cold, maybe misty. And then as he set foot, he was just about to go about his day because, it seems like it was okay to go out. Then the raven comes and says, I am something for you.
Yeah. But I like how you then said also not now. It's like those are choices, right? Those are moments in time when we either then say, I go, or
Yes.
here I'll stay for now. I don't have
Yeah.
to think about it. And you really have choices. It's either you go backwards or
Mm,
you say, I'm not ready for anything right now, or you fly
yeah.
away. And none of those are necessarily the right choices. They are just choices. Each of them will
Correct.
probably bring you to a scenario where there's always good, there's always bad. But you really judge and say one choice is right.
Well, only you and the people affected by your choices. So
Right.
I think what's similar from my piece and yours is it's about moving into something or making choice. Like it's because you're basically talking about choices of what actions will you be taking from this.
Wait, I think it's similar in the sense of the mode of where the thinking was, because it can bring you anywhere. This line of as she set foot on the
That's what
pavement, we kind of have had a similar tone, I think. It was fun. I
I
think
like
it was
this. I
fun.
like this
Okay.
exercise.
So
Yeah.
any of you who might want to try, go into some liminal writing practice, just try it out. And maybe this is a good start for those of you who've done it in the past. Try this out as he set foot on the pavement, and then continue that sentence and just carry on for 10 minutes
Yeah.
writing and see where it takes you. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening.
See you next time.
Bye.